I didn't know what to expect this evening, and I live by philosophy, expect nothing, because then you'll get everything. And tonight, so many different athletes that stood here on this stage, and many of you who are here in the crowd, have warmed my heart, and your stories, and your experiences have proven to me and to everybody else that fighting spirit and resilience is always present, and that we always should nurture those values, and that sport sends the universal message to everyone around there, and that Nelson Mandela, as a founder of this wonderful organization, was right when he said that the sport has the power to change the world. I would like to reflect a little bit on my journey. I would like to thank my wife for taking time, and Eduardo as well. Presenting me in a different light. I think that there are rare occasions when we can actually share our personal journeys and who we truly are behind the curtain. And I think you have done it much better than I would do it. And your support has been tremendously significant to me in those moments when I was questioning everything, when I was going through my doubts and dilemmas whether I want to keep on playing tennis. And yes, I did think about leaving tennis, and I did think about everything else, and I just didn't find myself in a good balance in life. At that point, I did feel like I let myself down when I had surgery. You were right. And it took me several months to really find that purpose, find the meaning again. And I think that this award actually reflects and symbolizes the journey that was not only 12 months long, but 3 years long. Back in Roland Garros 2016, when I achieved the ultimate probably goal of tennis, to hold all 4 slams at the same time. I felt a huge relief. I did not feel a fulfillment, to be honest, because I tried to understand why, and I think it was because I didn't embrace, or I didn't live the process, or I didn't live the journey as much as I needed and wanted that destination, or that achievement of that goal. So when I actually reached it, I realized that the goal would be nothing without that journey. And then I understood the concept or philosophy of life, or being present and being in the now, because that's where the power lies. And I've learned so many lessons about life and about myself in the last 3 years. I had to do a lot of inner engineering, as I like to call it, especially in the last 15 months, coming back from a major injury and having a surgery, and being very impatient and being anxious to come back, and then being on the verge to leave the racket aside. And now I'm standing here in front of you and reflecting on their journey. It seems like a fairy tale story, but it tells me one thing, and that's that in those moments of when you're facing adversity and when you're challenged, you should always look inside, because that's where the answer lies. I did not understand that fully. I heard that before, but I think when I went through this journey, I understood really what that means. And now I know where I can always find strength and belief and motivation to get me going. Thank you very much for this wonderful evening. Thank you very much, Laureus. I appreciate it. I can't sing or dance, I'm sorry.